Hello everybody, it's Imagineering, right here in the flesh, within the dwelling, and I'm here to talk to you guys. I started to think about a previous video I made, where it was about Kayfabe Renee, and how Renee, James, the co-host, and Paul London were all talking about how basically AEW and much of its talent makes a mockery of the business. I would say a lot of WWE talent does that. A lot of talent that wasn't previous WWE talent that crossed over to AEW. No, I'm talking about WWE talent that's also been just in WWE. This isn't just a problem with AEW, and I bet you in TNA they do that, and in other indie organizations. And I started to ask myself, should we ban wrestlers from using social media? I know there's been situations like, I think WWE asked people not to have was it YouTube channels or something to that effect, that they didn't like it, that some people had social media and they were using other platforms to basically get attention and ultimately money. And that's how I understood it. They're making money on the side when they should just adhere to what WWE says. They're the main authority. I could see how I got a lot of people mad. Now, I'm not exactly sure if that's how it went down, but it was something to that they just couldn't use social media for a certain situation, right? And WWE likes to really look at their talent. But I mean, even before this, they would spoil stuff. Like, you'd have certain talent that I'm not gonna name, who they would start talking out of character, or sometimes they'd be talking to their supposed rival. AEW does that, but I mean, even before there was an AEW, WWE talent was doing that. So I could see how that ruins the business. I could see how, maybe, for instance, Miro, or I forgot what he was called in WWE. I never thought it would come to that day. I mean, this little angle going on where Lana cheated on Miro in WWE, okay? And so what, do they have to travel separately? Can they just not talk to each other? I get it. Back in the day, you tried your best to follow an angle. If they said you were injured and your arm was hurt, then you'd walk everywhere with the sling, or in a cast. You sold it. You showed everybody that you were taking this, that you actually had an injury, okay? It wasn't just fun and games. No, winking, as Cornette says, that the wrestlers wink at each other and make a mockery of the business. I mean, but we and you would agree, Mr. Cornette, that we already know that that wrestling is it's a work, okay? Not fake, a work. All right. I'm not trying to get beat down by Mr. Cornette. I don't want to go to sleep and wake up to Cornette just pounding on my head and then putting me back to sleep, knocking me out. Kind of like Punk's segments put me to sleep. You know, if I'm suffering from sleeplessness, turn on my TV, go online, put a fresh little promo from CM Punk. Doesn't matter if it was from ROH, from WWE to WWE CW to whatever other places he was in. Don't wake up and warm up a cup of milk. Watch a Phil Brooks promo. That will do the trick. Well, alright, people. What do you think? Maybe I'll talk about this matter again, but should talent in the wrestling business be using social media? What do you think? Like, subscribe, comment. Alright, people, have a good one. To all my haters, cry yourself to sleep. Bye.